Kaijus. What's up? It's your boy Kaiju Kong, aka 2K, emerging from the depths of sweet solitude to bring you some more Sigma soul sustenance. Alright guys, guess where I am today? Ooh. How the hell did I get here? I don't know either. But anyway, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today was something that guys have been requesting. They asked me, what's the difference between a delta male and a sigma male? The reason why people ask me this is because, for those of you who don't know, a delta male is someone who is majority of the population, whether male or female. A delta is like the NPC, the cogs in the machine. They're not overly ambitious. They do the best that they can in their life, in their chosen role of society, which is a good thing. But they're not too dominant, not like the alpha nor like the sigma. The thing is, the sigma males, we like to prefer to stay outside of the hierarchy, like what I'm pretty much doing now. What the hell was that? But when we do participate in society for our own individual reasons, work, school, whatever, we do like to stay low-key. We don't like to stand out too much, because when we stand out, we kind of stick out like a sore thumb for people to pick on us, because we are kind of different from the rest. We think differently. So when we do go to society, most of us, we prefer to have this mask or persona of the delta male. We put on a mask of the delta male to try to fit in. We try to observe everyone and see what everyone else is doing, and we do the same. We work like deltas, we talk probably like deltas, and that's how we participate in a society. We just go through the motions like everyone else. How can you identify from among the deltas who is the sigma? Intention. What is their motivation, and what do they fear? Because every single one of us, we move, we act based on something, based on a motivation, based on an intention. Nice. Now, in my opinion, when you sum up the things that a person fears, they come down to two main things: fear of things that hold you down, and fear of things that move you forward. Majority of the delta males, their intentions and what they fear are things that hold them down. Judgment of others, opinion of others, fear of doing the work, putting in the work, fear of investing in the long term. They always want to get things now, always immediate gratification. They fear things that hold them down. But sigmas, like for me, I fear things that actually push me forward. Now, the reason why I am here in church, that reminds me, in Christianity, at least Catholicism, we believe that when you go to a new church, you can make 3 wishes. And did you know that when I was younger, whenever I went to a new church, the 3 main things that I wished for: 1 was for my health and my family's health. 2 was for my future. I didn't wish for a car. I didn't wish for good grades. I didn't wish for a nice hot girl. I didn't wish for people to respect me. I wished for the universe to show me the way, to put me on the right path that I was born for. Some of us, many of us, like deltas, they go around just going with the motions. The thing is, these motions are what society dictated for you to do. And society just existed. It did not exist since the beginning of the world. Therefore, the world is older, and the world has plans for you, but it's very subtle. It takes a little bit of time for you to listen to the motions of the universe, to the winds of change and time, for you to know what your true calling was. But in the meantime, what is blasted through your ears is the dictations of society. The laws: you should do this, you should not do that. This is what you have to look like, or this is what a man looks like, or this is what a good guy looks like, or this is what a perfect husband looks like. These are blasted through your ears, through what people tell you, through music, media, movies, everything. The thing is, your true calling, your true role in society is never told to you, because that is something that you have to take from the universe. You have to listen to it. The universe is showing me the way by speaking to you guys. And probably this will create a ripple effect where you, who's watching me right now, I can see you through the camera. I know you're watching. You have a bigger destiny planned for you, my friend. Believe it. You may not feel like I'm speaking directly to you, but believe me, I'm speaking directly to you. Insert your name here. What the hell are you doing with your life? Understand yourself, my friend. Take all the experiences that you have had through life. Reflect on them. You have a place in this universe, no matter what people say. People think you're a failure? Okay. Whatever. You were not born for nothing. Even if you were, let's say, an accident. Accidents don't happen, my friend. The play of emotions, the reason why probably your mom came home extra, excited, and your dad came home extra excited, and then there was no condom anywhere. It might not have been planned by your parents, but it was planned by the universe. The best things in life sometimes are accidents. So know that, my friend. Insert your name here. But I'm speaking directly to you. Don't think that I'm not. This is not just a generic message. Don't give up on yourself. And that's the thing with us Sigmas. And of course, the third wish was I always saved it for later. I invested my wishes in my future. So in case I kind of end up in shit, I could say, okay, you remember that third wish that I made a long time ago? I'm using that now. Thank you very much. And then ka-ching, I pay that. So one was for the health of my family and myself. One was for my future role in society. And the third, I saved it all the time. Those were my three wishes. And look, it's manifesting now as I'm speaking to you, as this channel grows much faster than I thought it would be when I started it out during the time of the COVID. Anyway, you can either fear things that hold you down, like a delta, or fear things that move you forward, like a sigma, like an alpha. What do I mean by fear things that move you forward? Well, I believe that the dominant archetype, sigma and alpha, we fear not living our life to the fullest that we could possibly do. We fear not living our lives to our fullest potential. We fear not experiencing the world. We fear not giving all our best, not finding who we were destined to become in this world. I forgot who said it, but shout out to the guy who said that the definition of hell in his experience is that when you go to heaven, when you go to meet your maker in the afterlife, he shows you who you could have become compared to who you are, who you were and who you lived at the time. And you see who you could have become as your true potential, and you tell yourself like, wow, that was who I was destined to be. It's like 10 times better than I believe that I could have been. That was what that person said is the definition of hell. Knowing that you failed yourself. So that's the fear that drives alphas and sigmas. We fear things that actually push us forward, that actually let us move, that make us work, that make us more ambitious. We fear not living our true potential. That's why we work. Most of my friends, when we work, I'm like, I put on a mask of a delta, and I'm with deltas. The thing is, when they do their job, when you look at them, they move slowly. They are kind of like, they fear the boss, they fear the supervisor, they fear getting fired. So they do the bare minimum to keep their job, to keep from not getting fired. Or if they want to get a promotion for those extra ambitious deltas, they do the minimum that gets them the promotion. They don't do any more. This is one thing you have to understand, guys. To get a promotion, you have to do the job that is higher than you before you get paid that amount. Don't expect them to give you the promotion if you are just doing the job, doing your job. You have to do the supervisor's job or the job above you, act out that role, of course not in a very cocky or arrogant way. Do the role, do the responsibilities without demanding anything, but put yourself out there, get exposed, because there's no use doing all this work and nobody sees you doing it. Because that's a weakness of Sigma males. We tend to do things on very low key that people don't even know we're doing them. thing is, to actually get out there in society, to be recognized, you have to be exposed. When you do the work, you have to show people that you are doing the work. So you have to understand that to get a promotion, to get the job, you have to do the work before you are paid for that job you're doing. So anyway, deltas, like at work now, it was very quiet. And many of my friends were like, my colleagues were like, ganda seca, não posso trabalhar assim, tô cansado, fazer nada. And I'm just looking at them, I'm like, guys, these guys complain when it is super busy, and these guys complain when there is nothing to do. So what? They're happy when it's they're not happy when it's busy, they're not happy when it's calm. When are you happy? When you're on vacations. That's the thing that's with deltas. That's the thing that, that's the thing with deltas. They always like the motivation. They're always driven by laziness, driven by fear. The thing is, you cannot go far in life if you are not if you don't have the self-initiative, you don't have the fuel that drives you further without someone actually constantly looking over your shoulder. Like for me, when it's busy, I'm happy. When it's not busy, I find things to do. When it's not busy, it's simple as that. I don't look at my phone. I don't complain. The thing is, this is like Goldilocks, my friend. You're like Goldilocks. She tasted the soup. She tasted the porridge. Oh, I don't like it. It's too hot. She goes to the other porridge. Oh, I don't like it. It's too cold. And she goes to the other one. It's warm. It's not hot. It's not cold. It's perfect. And then she goes to the bed. Oh, this bed. Oh, this bed is too rough. She goes to the other bed. Oh, this bed is too soft. And she goes in. Oh, this bed is just right. This is the one I'm gonna sleep in. Guys, delta males. Whether it's hot, you don't like it. It's cold, you don't like it. Busy, you don't like it. Not busy, you don't like it. What do you like? You like the middle. You're like freaking Goldilocks. You're never gonna get far with Goldilocks. You're gonna get eaten by a bear. So that's the difference between deltas and sigmas, my friends. Intention. What drives them? What do they fear? Do they fear things that hold them down in life? Or do they fear things that move them forward? That's it, my friend. I hope you resonated with today's message. So thank you very much for joining me. This is Kaiju Kong signing off. Stay strong and take care.